guys, welcome back to my scrappy space. So I did a thing here. I went through an old, it was a Cropper Hopper sticker binder. I don't know if you guys remember those, but I had one that was chock full of stickers, old stickers. And what I've done is I went through and I just purged it, kept what I wanted, and blessed others with what I didn't want. And this is what I came back with. So I am going to challenge myself to make page kits with these stickers and die cuts that I have had for many, many moons. Some of these date back, this one is from 2000. Yeah, but it's still super cute and I want to make a page kit with it. So this is my challenge. I did not take a picture of what it was before. I had the motivation to do it and I just grabbed it and just did it. And then I thought, oh, I should have taken a picture to show you guys what it looked like. But it felt so good to go through and get rid of, and just to get that off my little space over there that's been kind of bugging me for a while. So I'm excited to jump in and use some old papers. I already came up with, I had a page kit that I've been working with, that I was getting ready to work with, for 30 Day of Sketches. And I want to show you because it just worked perfectly. Oh, and I also wanted to show you something else. I have this has a glare to it, but this is a textured cardstock and it's a matte stack. It's 4.5 by 6.5, and I have had this since 2012. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I named him Matt. He's gonna live on my desk, and I am going to kill this by the end of the year. If I use it with my die cutting machine, if I use it as mats, whatever, this thing will be 0 by the end of the year. So you guys have to keep me accountable for that, okay? But I did want to show you that as I was going through this, I had a page kit that I had made for 30 Days of Sketches, and I did not have any embellishments with it. And I was kind of stumped with it, actually. And so as I was working through all of these things, I came across these die cuts, and I think you fussy cut them out at one, I think I fussy cut them out at one time, but this is them, and I'm like, that will go perfect with this page kit that I put together that I didn't have any embellishments with. So I am super excited about that. Here are some of the mats from my little mat stack over there. And so now I'm excited to get going on this particular layout. So I just really wanted to show that you just never know. And this product is probably early 2020, not 2020, 2000s. And here I am in 2020 using it. So I just want to really encourage you guys to jump in and check out that stash, okay? We will be back to see what I've put together. So this is my next step. I went through my stickers, and I'm hoping there's not a glare. And this particular sticker, I have a photo and a page kit that I already have an idea for, with my grandson riding a little rocking horse that we have, and I want that to go with that. So I put this aside. These letters I'm going to put aside. I do want them. I just don't know that I want them with any of these kits. So these are album covers for record player vinyl covers. And I get these off of Amazon. And if I remember, I'll link them below. Oh, I think they were out of these particular ones. That's right. So I went through and just put a piece of cardstock in with my stickers. This is really the first time that I've built page kits from something other than paper. So this is the process that I am working through. So here are the stickers for this particular one. It's a Halloween one. And so I put these front and back. So here's one kit that I'm going to be working with. Here is another. Here's one. Here is the other. And I just put a piece of cardstock, like I said, in between. I don't really like paper clips. And I had decided that I didn't want those in there. Just trying to kind of go fast through this. This is fall. And like I said, this is not a permanent situation. It's just to get me going, to add my papers and my sketches and that type of thing. So these are the kits that I'm going to be working with, and part of the stickers for this one that I'm going to use on this one as well. So that's why those two are pretty much together. So these are just the ones that I'm going to work through. So what I am going to do next is I am going to put a sketch with them, and what I kind of do, I came up with a story about this bike. Is I was looking at the sticker sheet. I'm like, do I want this? I know it's got trucks, and I know my son was obsessed as a young boy with trucks, but do I want this? And I remembered a story on Christmas morning. My beloved little son, his dad and I had scrimped and saved and bought him a bicycle for Christmas. And that little farmer got up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, saw his bicycle under the Christmas tree, rode it around the living room, and went back to bed. Now, unbeknownst to Brian and I, my husband, we get up and we are so excited about this bicycle because we know he is going to be so excited. And we waited and we waited and we waited for him to wake up Christmas morning. And he finally got up at like 8:30. And most, you're at the crack of dawn on Christmas morning. And he comes out and he says, "Good morning." And we were like, "Good morning, Dave." And nothing. And we're like, "Did you see what you got under the Christmas tree?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I got up last night and saw it." We were so disappointed. We were like, we didn't get to see the joy on his face. So that is a story that we need to tell. But so that bike reminded me of that. And so I'm like, okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. So these are just them. And I got actually quite a few. So the next thing that I usually do is I will go through, I cut up some sketches. These are page map sketches. 99% of them are page map sketches. And what I do is I just go on Page Maps. They're free. I print 2 pages out, one to cut up and then one I put in an album. And I just go through and I just kind of look and see what kind of speaks to me. This one, just to kind of get me started, I was looking at these pumpkins, and I thought this sketch would be good because it's kind of round. It's kind of more of a simpler design, and I thought, okay, that looks good. And this is how quick and easy it is. Now, will I use this sketch? Maybe, maybe not. But that's kind of how I look at things. So now I have an idea of what kind of paper I may pull for that. Now this is a little layout. It has a bunch of little kids on it for Halloween, trick or treat. And we didn't do a whole lot of trick or treating as kids, or the kids didn't, just because in the area that we live in, it's very hard, it's very rural. So, I just start going through my sketches and kind of looking to see what I think would go good. I'm like, yeah, those have flowers. They just have a couple of embellishments. And I think I'll just go with that one. So I put those back in. Flip them in that. And put that to the side. And say, okay, paper will be next. Let's see, here's a fishing one. Just to kind of change it up a little bit. So these were die cuts on a piece of paper. And this is just a CD holder. I use a lot of those as well. And here are the, I need to finish fussy cutting these. These are fishing. Oh my heavens, is that like the cutest frog ever? So I just kind of spread those out. Look through my layouts here. That one might be kind of cute. I can put my little frog hanging there and my fish and stuff. So there we go. And that's what I do. And it's not 100%, but it's a jumping off point. And this one didn't have anything behind it because that was all I had. Now this one has some circles. It has my youngest boy, well, both my boys were pretty extreme. My youngest one a little bit more so. He never had a hobby that he wasn't required to have a helmet on. So, does that sum that up? Oh, look. This has some circle elements to it. And this is not planned, guys. This is just the very first one. I kind of had that one planned, but other than that, that was about it. But this one, if I took these elements instead of the floral, and there's a circle, there we go. So I'll put that one there. And then this one, just a second, I gotta knock that off there. This one already has a tire kind of pre-done in that. So I'm gonna look for something maybe that has, that one might be a little more tricky. A little more tricky. How do you guys do yours? Do you have, oh, now look at that. That's got kind of a side thing. So I'm kind of looking at it this way. Oh, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, but I'm going to flip it around, kind of put the tire here, maybe do some tearing and some inking. There we go. And we'll see what we come up with on that one. How do you guys put your page kits together? I would really like to hear what you do. This is a great, I feel like I'm saying all the time. Okay, here's fall. Fall, fall, fall. Now, I haven't done the page maps for the fall yet. So September and August. I may have some August. See, I'm terrible. Now, see, this is the same page maps that I did twice. So I do that sometimes too. And I think page maps, sometimes it kind of duplicates itself as well. So let's see. I'd like to have a header and a footer on that one. Maybe we'll use this one. Yeah, let's try that one. So we'll throw that one in there, and then this is a camping one. And these are thick and textured. I don't know if you guys can see that, and they're so adorable. Like I said, I put my stuff in those CD holders. Oh, this one I ripped, so I just kind of left it because I can make it work. I can make it work. So I kind of just get familiar with die cuts that I have here. And that one, maybe we'll do a 2-pager on that one. There's a lot of embellishments. Okay, so let's look at the 2-page layouts that I have. Oh, there's a banner one. I love banners. But this one looks like it would be a lot of fun, and I can incorporate a lot of these different elements just like that. Put the boots, fishing gear up here. So, okay, we're gonna go with that sketch and we're gonna make it a double page. So I'm gonna go through the rest of these kits that I have and we will come back. I hope you guys are enjoying this and I hope you guys wanna play along. Okay, we'll talk to you soon.